Hi, good evening everyone. Drew here. Welcome to Starfield. Are we working? Looks like we're working now. Yeah, we should be good to go. Fingers crossed. Just having some technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. Set everything up on my phone. And we'll start tonight's session with the Crimson Raiders. Here we are. Okay. We have some ships flying about. We do. Okay, let's stay focused. I had an idea just as I was logging on. Maybe we should go to the eye and speak to Vladimir. See if he can give us a powers quest. He was giving us some before. If he gives us a new one, we can test it to see if we can get that to work. But maybe that's for a bit later. So let's select our mission for tonight. Deep cover. Commander Twala of the UC Vanguard has provided me with an assignment. I am to report to the UC Vigilance and speak to Commander Kibwe Ikande for the details. Now, where exactly is the UC Vigilance? Of course, it's going to be in Solo. Okay, going. I wonder what this is going to be about. Deep cover. Are we going like undercover?
Nice jump. We're right on target.
Oh, the UC Vigilance is a freighter. Chimera. And a phalanx. So it's got support ships, so this must be like a base ship of some kind, right? Actually, what happens if you try to hail them?
Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Cool. What does it look like? Ah, that's too close. Actually, it's been quite a while since we've actually taken a picture. We should try to remedy that. Brighten that up a little bit. Sleek looking ship. I wonder, can we build? Probably not, right? Can't build a bigger ship like this. Is that a Deimos or a Cabot? It looks like it's a Deimos bridge. Of course it would be. They provide the UC with all their ships, right? Strangely, nobody's about. Tons of cargo. 4 rows deep. That's as far as a courier can go. That's a shame. How about from the other side? Can I go from the other side? Just about. Right, 3 engines of the same type and then another 4 lined up neatly. Maybe I should think about doing something similar. How are they connected? Anywho, let's go.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Right on the money. Pickpocketable. Hello, chappie. Commander Mellick, or actually Captain Mellick. Do you mind, Adrian?
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander?
What can you tell me about the UC Vigilance?
I'm not authorized to divulge information about this vessel. Suffice to say, it's one of the toughest ships in the UC's arsenal.
Before I meet Commander Kande, is there anything I should know?
Yeah, listen to him carefully. The commander's a one-and-done kind of officer. In other words, he hates to repeat himself. Other than that, just observe standard military decorum, and it should keep you from serving any time on the ship's cleaning detail.
Cool. I'm eager to get started.
Understood? If you'd follow me, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn, that must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Thanks, chappie. We'll explore the ship in a bit. Actually, do we have to? We can explore it right now. Who are you?
Ikande's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Yeah, maybe we should get cleared first. Can't pick up any of these guys. Why not? What makes them so special? Let's get the permission. We don't want to piss off this quest. Oop.
Yes?
We hunt piracy all across the galaxy.
But not terramorphs.
Pardon. Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure she'll keep our T's crossed and guns loaded.
Lieutenant Toft. Oh, just gonna help myself to a bit of coffee before we begin. Yeah, problem. Let's get going. Stop dawdling.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Petty officer?
Hey,
Yes? What?
excuse me.
Okay. Hello.
Lookup failed. What a name. Why would your pants name you Lookup failed?
Your priority right now is being briefed by Commander Akande. We'll talk later.
I'm presuming this is Lieutenant Love. But I like to call it
Excuse
Lookup
me.
failed.
Hello.
So quickly.
Howdy.
Howdy doody do, pal.
I'm a bit busy at the moment, but we'll talk later, okay?
Oh, Giovanni and Betty. Sure thing.
I'm a bit busy at the moment, but we'll talk
Giovanni.
later, okay?
Okay, dokie, man. Whatever you say.
Hey.
Look at this guy. Looks like a tough egg, doesn't he?
I'd like to brief you on the mission, so please, pay attention.
Commander Kibwe Kande, I believe.
Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDef. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer.
Hey, good evening, Day. How are you doing? Hello. Good morning to you, I presume. How have you been? Tuala convinced me it would be for the greater good. So here I am.
It appears he certainly picked the right person for the job. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance, SysDef's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Not bad. Good to hear you're okay. My game's been having a couple of bugs in the game so far. I'll show them to you in a moment. So we just started in the Crimson Raiders quest just now, as you can see. Apparently I can't do any of the powers from Beyond quests. And I captured a bugged ship.
If you would kindly continue.
Oh, sorry, Commander, 1 second. So you got an impressive ship here, Commander, but I don't see where I fit in.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
So we're going to become going undercover and basically turn into a rat. Is that right, Commander? Let's use persuasion. Get me into a room with them and I'll talk them into anything.
Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Oh, okay. How do you know she can't sniff out a mark from a sector away?
That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
You must have quite a bit of confidence in my abilities, Commander.
If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, I would have told Commander Tuala to send someone else. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
What happens if I get in over my head?
Then you better learn to swim, because you're diving right into the deep end on this one. I've studied your profile. I know you can do this. I'm not about to throw away someone's life on a whim or a prayer. Just use your best judgment, trust your instincts, and watch your back.
Okay, I'll do my best.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
I don't know what you mean. Could you be a bit more explicit? Yeah, explain your conduct and ethics, please.
To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good.
I can stay the course?
That's what I wanted to hear.
I know.
Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
How will I maintain contact with you? Actually, before we ask that, do you have any other information about Sorcerer Bowden?
All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got.
What happens if I get arrested while I'm undercover?
For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines.
Can you tell me a bit more about the expected behavior as an agent?
While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions.
Yes.
It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover.
Yes.
Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place.
So we can kill anyone we want. Got it. Thanks. Maintaining my cover as a pirate and abiding by the law won't mix.
That's why I expect you to constantly seek alternative means to overcome your obstacles, rather than blowing holes in them. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this. So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing.
Right, how do I maintain contact?
That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own. Dismissed.
Yes?
Okay, this could be really interesting. So Day, let me show you the two bugs. If I go into my menu, and if you go to the Power of Beyond missions, like this one, we can select it, right? But when I press set course, nothing happens. When I press show map, nothing happens. When I go to the star map, there's no mission icon for this quest. If I go to the actual place, which is here, Rasselhague, and that's the planet we have to go to for the temple. As you can see, I've landed in several places, but there's no icons directing me to where a temple will spawn. And that's the case with all the Power of Beyond quests. None of them show mission icons. No, I think it's the third temple. I've got 2 powers already. I've got the first one, which was anti-gravity field. And I've got the personal atmosphere one. Oh, sorry, it's the 4th temple. And I've got the 3rd one, gravity wave. I think this was the last one I got, gravity wave. After that, I can't access any of these quests. Then I captured a ship. This is second bug. Wait a minute. Wow, would you look at that? So I captured this ship, but I couldn't see it on this menu. It was just loading constantly for the last 3 or 4 days. And basically it kind of locked me out of my ships. So I couldn't scroll through like this, or this, or this. But now it looks like it's working again, so I should be able to claim this, right? Oh, interesting. Well, this one cleared itself up. I'm happy with that, so we're going to sell this straight away. Not sure what did that, actually. It's just the powers of Beyond quest that I'm screwed up right now. So we have to speak to... Lookup failed. Are you the person I need to speak to? Lookup failed? Hold on 1 second. Speak to Lieutenant Toft. I don't see Lieutenant Toft. I only see Lookup failed.
Yes. What?
Pardon.
Maybe she's undercover as Lookup failed. She has to be. So her new name, alias, is Lookup failed, but she's actually Commander Toft. Sorry, Lieutenant Toft. So do I call you Toft or do I call you Lookup failed?
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
So basically you want me to steal from thieves. Lookup failed.
Rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
How about the used toilet paper? Will you take that? Let's use the security option. If there's incriminating data out there, I'll find it.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
I'll bring you as much evidence as I can find, Lookup failed.
That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
That's very generous.
It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Saoirse? I thought it was Saoirse. Lookup failed. Do you want to talk about your personal experiences?
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
You know, if something's on your mind, it might make you feel better to get out of into the open.
Yeah. Maybe. No, it's not really an appropriate time to be going over my private life.
Look at
there
this
are much
dude
more
listening
important
in.
things to be done. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay?
This guy eavesdropping. Could you make it more obvious, my dude? What's gonna happen to the people you arrest?
We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you.
What happens if I get caught with the Aurora?
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. We'll be here if you need us.
Okay, so we've spoken to look up Phil. I guess we just go to Sidonia next.
Hey,
Too bad we can't pickpocket any of these guys though. That's really odd. Where's that lady, Jacinta? She wanted to talk to us. There she is. Javanta.
Oh, hello. I don't think we've met. Are you by chance new here?
Name's Melek. Nice to meet you.
Wait, I know that name. You're that dangerous Terramorph Slayer everyone is talking about. Well, don't worry. I'm not scared of you. My godmother was a member of the Strikers gang, and you're not even half as scary as her. My name is Javanta. I'm an ensign with the maintenance and robotics team. And just between you and me, I don't think you're dangerous. Do you?
Actually, I'm a member of the Strikers myself.
Are you really? What a coincidence! Do you miss home at all? I need to go back the next time I get shore leave. Anyway, it was very nice to meet you. If you want to talk some more, I will be here.
Now, she's a very cheerful person. I like that. Why did you join Sister?
It's a good question. It was what you'd call a minor moral crisis. I wasn't happy with my old job at Drone. I felt like my life was on an assembly line. Everything was about profit, and nothing had any real meaning. But then it occurred to me, if I'm so miserable, I could just leave. So one day I just did. Sistef is far from perfect, but our goal is noble. I can sleep soundly knowing my work will be for a cause that is just.
Is there anything you want to know about me?
Oh, I have so many questions. That is not enough time to ask them all. But I won't ask about your Vanguard duties, as I'm sure you're tired of people asking. Instead, I will ask you a very simple question. Are you a morning, afternoon, or night person?
Night person.
Oof, then we can't be friends. No, I'm kidding. Of course. But I prefer the early hours myself.
You seem like the type.
Do I? I guess that's a compliment. Everything is just better in the morning. The food, the air, the coffee. But the thing I like best is the quiet. When I can look out into space and see the whole galaxy is asleep. When it's that quiet, the only noise you hear is from the Vigilance itself. In fact, we keep each other company when the world is too busy snoring in their beds. It makes it so the mornings are just for us.
Javanta, there's somebody behind you. What are your duties here?
Oh, I'm part of the maintenance team that makes sure the Vigilance is operating smoothly. On the robotic side, I take care of the Model A's on the ship and make sure they're treated with respect and dignity. They are people, after all, just like us.
Agreed. We should treat robots the same way we treat all living things.
See? I knew there was something I liked about you. Machines are very dear to me. Think of it this way. How can we expect a robot to fight by our side if we won't fight for their right to exist? So I always do my best to treat them as my equals.
Okay, catch you later.
Goodbye!
Excuse me.
Yes?
Wherever the Crimson Fleet go, we'll follow.
Okay, we are now done with this ship, but we haven't explored half of it. So, should we just have a quick look around?
Hello.
Can I? No, we still can't loot them. I knew there was going to be a perk mag here somewhere. Further increases range and accuracy of combat attack weapons. plus 5% reload speed. SysDef pre-uniform. Let's see what information he's got. Pirate operations. While the mission board supplies with intel, the fleet often changes its targets. Piracy, smuggling, and theft. So, what is this? Fight an enemy, you must know how they think. Crimson Fleet uses guerrilla tactics that use element of surprise, grav jump in and out. Personal documents. Vigilant state is something called Project Sivalin. Has been fully tested by the engineers. Some sort of special upgrade. Not sure what it is. Basic Crimson Fleet threat. Nobody's listening. This is his life story. Don't really care. Interesting, now that we're a member of the crew, or the operation at least, where we can take whatever we want.
Hello?
Hello.
How's the training coming along?
Training? What training? I've mostly been learning on the job.
Oh, right. I forgot how structured it is.
Spoke to him the first time. Thanks, pal.
If you have any questions, save them for Commander Ikonde.
Who the heck are you? Why are you following us, Commander?
Is there anything else I can answer before you proceed to the next? As you were.
What the heck is up with this dude? He's stalking us. Alex, you got something
Vanguard.
to tell us?
I don't know about you.
I does. What do you mean by that?
People who work undercover, they're sneaky by nature. Hard to read. When I fly, I want someone beside me who I can predict. Boxes by the Marquess of Queensbury rules, but you're a southpaw. A wild card.
I'll earn your trust in time.
You might. But we aren't at that point yet. And right now, I have my reservations that we'll ever get there. But if Commander Ikonde says you're SysDef, then you are one of us. For now.
Are you a pilot?
You guessed it. In fact, I'd say you've got what linguistic experts call FOGO, a firm grasp of the obvious. But I'm not just any pilot. I'm the best, and I've got the kills to prove it.
Well, you can't be the best if I'm the best.
On that we agree. I guess we'll have to test that theory out someday, hotshot.
How did you get involved with SysDef?
Long story. I got my start in the Academy and made a name for myself hunting the Crimson Fleet. I eventually got recruited to do test flights on a star station orbiting Lloyden's Rock. Me and 3 other Archangel pilots did some work on some extremely dangerous prototypes, but I called in a few favors and got back home with SysDef. Someone with my talents needs to be here, where the action is.
Man, you really are full of yourself, aren't you? Where did you learn to fly, Hotshot?
I cut my teeth on space trucks, believe it or not. Before I got my stripes, I was just another cargo hauler trying to earn an honest wage. But after a couple slick escapes, I got recruited to the academy and went from dodging pirates to hunting them. Thing is, some of my best tricks were with a big rig. Ever try a pitchback with a Hope Tech truck with 2 fleet wraiths on your tail? Compared to that, doing it with a military fighter is a piece of cake. Try not to forget who you are, okay? It'd break the commander's heart to have to hunt you down.
They're all
Yes.
a bunch of
What?
softies here. What? Docking port 2. Unoccupied. Docking bay port 404 unoccupied. Fine. Five unoccupied. 7 unoccupied.
Pardon. Yes?
If you're going undercover, it's going to take a lot of preparation. Commander, this guy is keeping tabs on us, I swear. The heck do you want?
We'll keep the brig ready for any pirates you bring in. Welcome to the brig. As a member of SysDef, you may talk with the prisoners as long as you are mindful of operation security. As a personal rule, I simply ask that you adhere to UC Navy standards of cleanliness at all times. That means no mud on your boots, your hands are washed, and you are free of any contagious diseases.
Why the focus on cleanliness?
Besides the fact that it's healthier, a sanitary brig is important for station security. In my experience, a prisoner will hide a shiv under a flake of dust if you let them. The cleaner a space is, the easier it is to spot irregularities, both inside the cell and out.
Okay, I'll keep things neat and tidy, so it won't be a problem.
Excellent. And all that being said, I understand your mission directive might call for flexibility on my part. So if you need to be a rum-drinking, swashbuckling pirate to do your job, then I will do my best to clean up after you.
What are your thoughts on Commander Kande?
He's a good man, singularly focused when it comes to the fleet. But that's not to say he doesn't care about his crew. I can tell you a story as an example if you'd like to hear it.
Yeah, might as well.
So, I'm a bit of a workaholic, and I forget to take breaks. One day, Commander Ikande passes by the brig and sees me at my desk. He takes one look at my haggard face and says, "Officer, I'm headed to the mess hall. If you're not with me in 15 minutes, your services will no longer be required on my ship." I tried to protest, but he was dead serious. So I went. We had lunch, talked about old times, and I went back to the brig, refreshed and ready to work. It's little things like that. You can see he pays attention, and that he cares about the people, not just the work.
Oh, that's why he's walking around the ship. He's paying attention. What if the prisoners that you have try to escape? What kind of defenses?
We have multiple turrets attached to the ceiling. If you've met Ensign Betty, she's personally calibrated them to ensure they cover the entire area. That being said, firing the turrets should be considered a last resort.
What kind of prisoners do you get?
The cells you see here are for captured pirates and prisoners of war. If you apprehend any pirates during the course of your missions, they'll be detained here.
And how are they treated?
That's a loaded question. We err on the side of caution here, short of any physical abuse. But with the Crimson Fleet, you have to be very careful. If you give them an inch, they'll take a parsec and find a way to stab you with it.
Security aside, we should try to keep things as humane as possible.
Yes, although it's always a balance. At the end of the day, these are ruthless pirates, and they will take advantage of any weakness you show. But I'll be the first to admit it's not an exact science, and we've made mistakes in the past with both the carrot and the stick. As chief officer of this brig, my worst fear is that we'll someday repeat them. You're dismissed.
Thanks. Brig protocol, brig ensures security and safety. Transport protocols, handcuffs, guard escort. Got it.
Howdy. Back in basic training, I had the record for fleet kills.
Not bad bricks. He wasn't kidding about cleanliness.
Okay, hello.
Aloha. I guess we're going to be capturing pirates. But the question is, what happens if you end up liking the pirates? What the heck? Why'd you have your weapon out?
Yes?
Alright, let's bounce.
Mole.
Pardon.
You better watch yourself, Alex. That's where our ship is. Dock 1, Dock 03, nothing.
And we're loose.
Guess we're going to Sidonia. Suppose you got the contraband, right? We don't have any contraband on us. Oh, maybe we do. Please. Hold on one second. Just gonna pay a visit to Wolf and sell those.
Reports are right on the money. We're docked.
Anything I can help you with?
It's a little surprising, isn't it? Out here on the edge of UC.
I'm gonna fill him up with some cash.
Space.
How may the Trade Authority? By all means.
I guess he hasn't restocked it. Adios, amigo. Actually, can we just fast travel from here a bit quickly? Much better.
For contraband? Scan complete. You're cleared to land. Let's do this.
Do we have a mission to hand into this guy?
Just a heads up, UC Science Division's apparently going to be coming through to sweep for leeches.
Where is he?
Those little bastards are terrible.
This guy.
I hope what I'm asking for. These goods I am asking for. Maybe keep quiet about them, yeah?
Oh, we do. I've got the equipment you asked for here.
Hey! I hope it wasn't too much trouble. Let us take a look at the goods. Good work, friendo. A little blood on them, but nothing I can't clean and buff out before reselling. If you ever want to do another run for me, I can always use more stock.
Nice.
I'm always happy to see you come around. Your continued help with... I won't say no to you. I would definitely appreciate your equipment acquisition services again.
Count me in. What do you want?
What are we waiting for then? I'll give you the same information my body gives to me. Good luck getting that equipment. You and me, friendo. Take a look.
Let's see what you got, pal. He definitely seems to be stocking a lot more items as we continue to give them to him. Bit of a hard target. The cursed old earth shotgun. Added to our list.
Be safe out there.
Thanks, pal. There she is. Probably need to do some persuasion checks with her, right? She'll probably save. Oh, this one. She's certainly got that kind of face. Let's find out.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
Really, she gets on your nerves that badly. Poor Sosha. I'm gonna take a look to see if there's a kill NPC mod out there. Your dreams might come true day. Let's try to play it a bit subtle. I'm looking to unload a sensitive shipment.
And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me?
Take a look at this sample.
Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
If you can't handle it, point me to someone who can.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
I see what you mean, Dave. What if I just blow your brains out and ask someone else?
Sure, go ahead. You shoot me, and the TA will have bounty hunters on your ass before you even get back to the spaceport. Listen, love, I've heard it all. Threats bounce right off, so either cough up the finder's fee or try and sell that shipment on your own.
I have to pay you just to find out where I have to sell?
You must be new at this game, love, so I'm gonna let that one slide. In our business, nothing gets done until money is exchanged, even if that means leaving a credit on each and every rung of the ladder as you climb your way up.
I refuse to pay.
Well then, we have nothing left to discuss, do we, love? Be seeing you soon.
Reminder, please report any incidents of heat.
Day, are you sure we can't kill her? I did say we were gonna blow your brains out.
Be careful with that.
See ya.
Fire! Fire!
Yeah, you're right, we can't kill her. Okay, my promise from tomorrow, before we start our next stream, I'm gonna see if there's a mod that allows us to wipe out these NPCs. She's fleecing us. In that case, I'm gonna fleece, or she has no items to steal. Wonderful.
If you're here to buy or sell... And by sensitive, I'm guessing I can probably...
Guess the people that told me you were the best were wrong.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation... Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering.
Take the money.
You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Any new orders for me?
You're lucky.
Take your time. And ask me if... Hey, you looking for anything in particular? Come back anytime.
1 second. If I can't steal from her...
This is a courtesy reminder that despite the low gravity on Mars, a fall into
I'm gonna steal everything.
level is still likely to result in injury.
Actually, none of these are marked as
Please
stolen.
exercise caution near balcony entry.
Huh? What do you want? I thought our transaction was complete.
You're lucky.
Haven't you asked me enough questions already?
We got lots of stuff. Just ask. Cool. That's what we do here.
No, not Maxim.
Yo, stay good out there.
This new Terramorph Management Division is going to need all sorts of materials and provisions. Going to be quite the windfall for our branch.
Right, we have to go this way.
Excuse me.
You excuse.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away.
Saw Shabowden said you could help me move some of this, pal.
Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Who's Rianos? I thought I was dealing with you.
You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy.
Okay, no problem. Just tell me what you want.
Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
How loud do you want it to be?
What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual? You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn money, and I want this guy to remember who he screwed over.
Okay, fine. I like this guy. I'll get it done, pal.
Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Carl Fielding.
Hello.
Howdy.
Yes. What?
Hey. Hello.
None of them. No. None
Yes,
of them
what?
is Alice.
Okay. Hello.
We get a lot of new faces passing through here.
Not this way, I guess.
Excuse me.
Howdy.
Yes?
Mars isn't forever.
Just passing through or here to stay?
Oh crap, did I leave this door?
I heard they found another new freshwater deposit in one of the mines. So much better than paying those ridiculous import prices.
Now which way? This way? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna take his money.
Something I can help you with?
I'm here to get the credits you owe to Adler Camp.
Adler Camp? Who the heck is that?
Adler's pretty serious, so I suggest you pay up quickly.
Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever.
Dude, you're sitting on the floor. Out in public. I'll go back and tell Adler you said that. Nah. It's been nice knowing you. Your funeral will be lovely, I'm sure.
Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good? Yeah?
Look, pal. Hey now, Deimos will be sending your corpse home in a casket.
Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Dude, you got 960 plus credits in your pocket. I'm tired of playing these games, pal.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money.
You have the money, asshole. If not for you, do it for the sake of your family, dumbass.
How dare you try and threaten my family?
If you stop and think a minute, you realize that we both want the same thing.
I'm starting to think you're right. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
We all have a choice, pal.
Have you checked your air filters lately?
Just because you've messed around with us.
City of Fredonia recommends checking your filtration unit every 2 weeks for old, faulty, or improperly fitted filters. Martian dust is a leading cause of respiratory illness.
Now you can explain to your family why they're gonna go hungry this year.
Right where I belong.
We don't mess around.
In other news, on the lifeless planet Vector.
I hate being a debt collector. It's a dirty job.
Work in the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
Have something for me?
There you go.
There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message?
You got the message.
Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates?
This is getting old.
If you think they can handle me, pal.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
How's it?
Detonation occurred It is now safe to resume activity.
I don't think we've been to Europe, have we? Don't think we have. This is going to be a bit of a new experience for us. Oh, sell the ship. Yes, maybe not sell the ship.
You're something else.
Tell a lie, maybe we have been to Europe. But we're going to a ship called the Astrea.
Wow, look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew.
Adler said that. I didn't realize he cared.
You're funny. I hate funny. Remember that. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
What options do I have to complete this job?
Kill Rake? That's your only option? If you want my advice, there's only one way to guarantee he dies. Turn the Ragana into space junk. Only way to be sure.
Consider it done.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Oh, you like the color combination? Why do you want him dead anyway?
Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, nobody runs away from the fleet.
And you're sure he's there?
I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike.
Cool, consider done. Well, you say that, the ship is actually called the Mint Frost. So I guess I did the right color choices. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with the ship. Might need to work on it some more though. It's a work in progress. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do some... This is gonna get tricky, isn't it? Where exactly do we have to be? Oh, right away. I hope we can actually board it.
This is Dmitry Moldavsky, pilot of the Regana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble. Please identify.
You have a crewman on board I'm looking for.
All right. And what are your intentions with this crewman?
Oh, I'm not gonna kill the poor guy. Let's use the UC step option. The fleet wants him dead. I'd like to board your ship and talk about how we can spare him.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
I'm not gonna kill the guy, he's innocent. Well, semi-innocent. Talk to Amelia. Guess that's the punk, huh?
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
Smart man. Don't know who's listening over comms. This is safer.
That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about?
The fleet wants him dead, but I want to resolve this without violence.
You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
That's not gonna work for me, pal. Deliver him to Sister. If the fleet find out about this deal, we're both exposed.
That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Excellent.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
You can still be dead. Dude, stop nothing.
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
Thank you for letting us go.
If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded.
And the game just went choppy again, didn't it? Right. Let's just check into settings, maybe. Switching this on and off will help. Nope. How about this? 65. A little bit. I'm still screwed. we'll continue and then we'll restart the game at some point. Right, so we saved the dude, got him to his death.
We're
Just
on
need to
our own again.
convince her.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Go back.
Target enemies directed to their right. Target shields are down.
We've taken out their shields.
They won't even leave a scratch.
Enemy grav drive out.
Their grab drive is down their shields. They're not escaping.
Target shields are
Their
fragile.
grab drive is
Bye-bye,
crippled.
enemy.
They're not escaping. Their grab drive is crippled. They're not
Grav
escaping.
drive out of commission.
The target shields are
Kiss your
offline.
shields
Their
goodbye.
grab drive is crippled. They're not escaping.
I'm gonna break you open.
Target grab drive has been dropped on the shield. Disable their shield.
Target shields are no more. I took out their grav drive.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
Austin Rake is dead, and the Regana survived.
No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rake's taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
This poor woman, she's vouching for all the wrong people. Why send a person? I'd rather have you come after me.
Be careful what you wish for. You screw up bad enough, and I just might. Now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Yes, ma'am. Finally go to Cree. Wait, there's something else? Guess we have to inform them of the developments.
Commander Ikande wants to see you. Follow me. I had a friend on the Regana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Hey.
Didn't you guys? Nope.
Pardon. Heard the Regana made it to port with 0 casualties. Nicely done.
Hey, look up
Commander
there.
appreciates a
Anything to report?
Going undercover.
We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
Well, I'm glad he surrendered. I didn't want to kill anyone, innocent or otherwise.
That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part. Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem.
Smart. So you sacrificed Ecliptic to get us into the Crimson Fleet. Very clever.
Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet?
Yeah, seems like I passed the initial test.
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
What you know about Neva?
The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She started young as one of Neon's street rats, and worked her way up to second in command. She's a force to be reckoned with, so don't underestimate her.
Okie dokie, everything's going according to plan. GPKI.
Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda?
Supposed to meet at the key.
Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
You kind of feel
First
like
mission
I'm
in the books
lucky
and no casualties.
doing other people's biddings in this. I'm not liking it. Let's get to the key and then we'll restart. Get this lagginess out of the way.
Always a pleasure.
Separation complete.
Finally, we get to the key. Let's head on in and say hello.
I will never get tired of that.
Thank goodness we're not getting jumped.
Nobody hails the key. Just do your business.
Just do our business.
Docking complete.
Right, let's just quickly make a save. Quit, come back. Please bear with us while we resolve these technical difficulties. Come on, game. There you go. Okay, we're jumping back in. What happens if the Crimson Fleet turn out to be really, likable people? Just misunderstood. What happens then? Guess we'll find that out. And we have to make a choice. Much better. I think we'll get rid of Hadrian. Actually, we should do... yeah.
Need a hand with something?
You can return to your post, Hadrian.
Yes, Captain. Travel safely.
For this kind of work,
It's a strange feeling, knowing you're living through some real history.
Where's some Andrasia? There she is.
I'm glad to see you.
You ready to head back out?
I look forward to it.
She's gonna be perfect for this.
You got your cut. Now get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30. You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new roof.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long?
I was looting.
Forget how to grav jump or something?
Why, did you miss me?
Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin rate getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credits, but in blood.
Nice armor. I had my own affairs to deal with first.
I don't care. Time is money and you've wasted both. That ends today. Clear? But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
But it really pisses the UC off that you stationed here.
You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station.
It must be very embarrassing for the UC to be in this situation.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Roger that.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh?
I'd say.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. A About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, Queen of the Rare Exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Don't even try to rip me off.
Got Radley from the
I
Trade
know value
Authority.
when I see it.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, Voss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official Reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
That's the most clever security measure I've ever seen.
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
So, one wrong move and you're dead?
Essentially. But I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that can piss Delgado off and live. Should I die, all of my knowledge, the accounts, the credits, it would be a mess. He wouldn't dare. He holds the trigger, but we all know that my death cripples the fleet. Call the bomb a weapon of last resort.
I bet you don't get out much, huh?
It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Any other modifications I need to know about now?
None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work?
Time to make those credits.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself when he first started. So now we've got missions for the Crimson Raiders available to us. Sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together then, pal.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
That's the closest.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
He's the closest to a cyberpunk character we've met.
Be sure you have the proper shielding for any smuggling jobs.
Doesn't look like any serious body modifications. Maybe just a few.
Are you looking to start something?
But mostly all external. Trying to see if there's anything connected to his spine or brain. Probably the backpack at the back, maybe.
Tick-tock. A little less loitering, a little more looting.
I can't pickpocket you, dude. Okay, steal and attack UC ships. Steal from Laredo. I mean, work is work, right? Do we want to do this? We can steal from Laredo, that's not a problem. Yeah, that's right. Photo mode. I was checking the ship earlier. The Vigilance. You're right. This is probably much better. Yes, it's all external. That's connected to the back parts. It's basically just like all. Let me brighten this. So the thing at his back, that's maybe connected into his internal body, right? It must be, because these wires go up across the shoulders into that thing probably. That's connected to his spinal cord or brainstem. That's why you can link to the computer so quickly and stuff. And you got the bomb. Let's speak to Delgado and then we can check the shop, see what they're selling over here. Maybe loot some stuff. Okay, got a bar there. Probably can recruit some. I wonder if there's named NPCs we can recruit into the ship. That'd be a good thing to check out.
Good luck with the mission.
Thanks, pal. Thanks for the suggestion, Dave. Really appreciate that. Should use photo mode too, a bit more. I'm happy. Not into hygiene, are they?
Better get a move on before Dale sees you slacking.
Relax.
Ah, there's our other new recruit.
Delgado's profile. Clever, shrewd, careful, calculating. Originally from Aquila City, Delgado fell into crime young, despite being born into wealth. What about Neva? Short fused, temperamental, intense, incendiary. Orphaned young, neon. Not much else. What about Adler? Hot-headed, competent, seasoned. Adler is easily provoked, has gotten him numerous scrapes. Nothing much.
Need something?
That's Delgado, huh?
So, now that we are all here,
it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
I won't disappoint.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
I hope that doesn't mean fleet before breakfast, because I like to sleep late.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brains. Room could use a little color if you ask me.
You wish.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
How many initiations do you have to go through?
What? Were you expecting a goddamn graduation ceremony? Think I'm just going to slap a skull on you and send you on your way? Make no mistake, you are being tested all the time. Every job you take will be under constant scrutiny. And Neva? Oh, she's just waiting for you to screw things up.
Jeez. This isn't the freewheeling type of quest I was expecting. Or group. So, you take every new pirate on these initiations?
Of course. Where else could I find such a perfect location to weed out any rooks who'd be wasting the fleet's time?
What's this code Neva mentioned?
Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating, being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls.
So tell me more about this legacy that you're looking for.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. we will become more than a match for UC Sistef.
Won't you guys become a larger target?
You forget the UC is still licking its wounds from the colony wars. They don't have the capability to mount a full-scale assault. And if they were foolish enough to attack, we would have the manpower to push those pendejos right back to Jemison. If we have Crix's legacy.
What if the legacy isn't real power?
Listen to the words that I am saying. The legacy is real. You will find that out in due time, provided you're willing to put in the work. Nothing worth having ever comes easy.
Strange words coming from a pirate. You steal what is not yours because it is easy, no? But perhaps I am mistaken.
Well, we'll be unstoppable. Let's do it.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship just in case.
Right, I guess we're gonna hit the planet side next. Yeah, but anything going on in this?
Need a drink? Bog at the Last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits.
Neighbors made it a point to hunt him down.
I always thought heat leeches were just pests.
I just made him back to Chris' own
As a pet.
I should have just shanked him and been done with it.
Yeah, that was your first mistake. Paying him back. Samina can do more than patch you up. She's got a drugs of every kind. If you know what I mean.
Nothing much, yes.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Dang it.
Hold it right there! You owe the fleet a debt.
I didn't make a slave either, did I? Shoot.
I guess we'll be taking that payment in blood then. Time to earn the living!
Say your prayers!
Put that fire on her!
How far back are we? We made a big mistake. I thought we could loot a 98% chance on a digipick. Should have known better. Oh, not that far back.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, the two of you are the only... Neva's willing to put her neck on... You'd better not disappoint. All right. When you sign up with the Crimson, you stay loyal or you... Boss. Good.
Can we get on with...
I'm impressed. Since you two seem... Pack your cold weather.
Oh, God. 10 Johns to the...
Crix's legacy. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. This initiative... Crix led the right... Before Crix left the fleet, somewhere down the line, If we're gonna beat...
Dale's leaving up. Crick's left a lot of big.
When we get our hands... Exactly. Okay. To that end, since Mathis doesn't...
Right, this time,
Is
don't
this
do anything
important?
stupid.
Because I'm pretty sure you've been given orders.
Rook. Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
What are the chances this guy will be dead by the time we finish? I want to check out the shops.
Yeah?
Here. Okay, how are you guys?
Is Mina seeing anyone right now? The patients, I mean. I gotta sort him.
Yeah, quick save would be really appreciative, rather than having to go into menus all the time. I guess, actually, is that quick save on my PC? Laptop? Is it F5? Nope. F8. Hold on, let's take a look at this. I'm using a controller, but can I access controls? Where's quick save? Guess not. Bindings. No, it looks like it's all set up for controllers. Yeah, sadly no. Oh. F5. Let's see if anything happens. I pressed it before, nothing happened. Oh, no, it happened. It's working. Thanks for that, Day. That made life a little bit easier.
I heard Isla's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
So, that new friend of yours, you gonna ask her out? I'm sick of it. You're gonna tell her you're a pirate?
Ship services, that's...
Smuggling beats a real job any day.
If you want to stay under the radar, I've got just the thing.
Not much. Grease monkeys. Yeah, I want to know if I wanted some more grease monkeys. I don't need to be arrogant, blah blah. No one else can do what I can do. Estrella. So she's basically talking about Neve enjoying the lifestyle of the Crimson Fleet. And the best she can do is work on the ship to keep her nerves. Look up build again.
So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. As long as your credits are good.
Hope the fleet has a wider variety than the UC and Freestar Collective.
It may not be wider, but it's not on the books, if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked.
Nice, I'm always looking for an edge.
Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business.
Let's talk. Actually, first, what's the deal with you and Neva?
Neva's mine, so don't be getting any ideas. She may be a little rough around the edges, but she's just looking out for her own. There's no one better to have your back.
Oh, I see. How'd you wind up?
Truth is, the fleet rescued me. Of course, I wouldn't have needed rescuing if they hadn't blown up the ship I was working on. Delgado plucked me out of space and brought me to the Key. I took one look at the place and was compelled to work. Soon after, he offered me a permanent spot with the fleet.
Can I take a look at the ships?
No, but just remember, I don't work for free.
What kind of ships do you have, sir?
I've got plenty of goodies to choose from.
I'm really curious about this one. Ooh, the White 3. Man, that's a good looking ship. Our ship looks like an amateur compared to this. Oh, do they? We're gonna take a look into that. Thanks, Day. I know they've got the scanners and the jammers and the shielded cargo. But that's all I know. You've seen the Reaper before. And the Phantom, I think. Don't really care for it, so. Can I sell this one finally? Yeah, we need to work on this one.
You've got stuff to smoke. If you've got the credits. Sure. Let me punch that up, and we can have at it.
Right. hot dog between 4 buns. It does look like that, doesn't it? A bit too chunky for my taste. Maybe we can replace the shield. If we can find out where it is. No, where's the shield? That's right. Aha. So our current shield is what? 1600. I like how we can see straight away what the shield strength is. That's the one we got. There's nothing better than this, right? No, there is. There's this one. Significantly better. $3,090. M class. Must be one of the mods that's putting that in. $7,000. Let's add this one, I guess. Oh, we glitched this, didn't we? Hold on. So I put that over here. Put that over here. Delete that. Oh. Hold on. How did we do it last time? quickly. That should be falling down. Oh, and then you just select it, right? Maybe get rid of that. Like this. Wait, how did we figure that out last time? It was literally like that, right? Or maybe it's connected to this. That goes on top. Well, I think we've forgotten how we actually did it last time. How did we make it work? Think. Something to do with the positions of these two, I think. Yeah, maybe this has to be glitched into here. This has to be on top. Then we delete this. So I'll take this away. Like this. Confirm. Then we get this. And then we take this out. God, figured it out. Whew, that was close. Right, now what? Put everything back. I'm not sure what's happened with the menu. That's how it was before, right? It's bugged. Can we put that shield? Oh, we can. Let's move it to the inside. Yeah. Done. What is happening? Unresolved. What is this? Station wall. Wait, what? We've got station parts. Oh, we've got an M-class shield. And our reactors... Oh, wait. Do we have an M-class reactor? No way. We do, look at that. Bloody hell, look at the size of this reactor. Which mod is giving us this? I knew we got the mods working. What the heck? I can't even see the connection point on this thing. Just out of curiosity. What would happen if you just... How do we even... How do we attach this? There's like literally no snap-ons. This is going to be a problem. We got reactors which we can't. Let's test it out. I take it back. This one has... Okay, fine. Hold on. We can make this work. Let's take a look at our reactor. Where are you? This will require a complete ship redesign, won't it? Because we're hiding the reactor underneath all this. That's the whole point we did this. How about if I pick that up? Sorry, just gotta do a bit of surgery. Cross-platform. Here's the craft drive. Found it. Right, this is what? Power generated 40. Repair rate 5. And 5. This doesn't have a repair rate. But we get 42 power generation. $55. Can we go higher than this? We can. No way. Alright. Okay, we got this working. This is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Let's take a look at the craft drives. Can we do anything with that? We can. Might as well do that now. Right, this one is what? 11 max power, 50 thrust. $56. 70 on this one. I take that back, we got 80. 87. My mind is being blown by right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we've upgraded the shields, grav drive, and the reactor. Mobility is reduced significantly. So is the hull, apparently. I think we can live with the mobility. It's 86, not bad. I'll go through the list of things that we need to change. Maybe look at engines. I mean, it'd be crazy to get engines right. I mean, M-class engines? No way. Can't happen. No, we got M-class engines. Unusable M-class engines, it looks like. Apart from... Bloody hell. Look at this monster. Goodness. Can we make a Oh, we're gonna have to play around with this some other time. So our current engines, they give what? 18,000 thrust, 88,000 maneuvering thrust, 2 max power. Three max power. Wait, where's the thrust? Okay, these have it. 23,000. Maneuvering thrust. No, these are significantly better. Do we have smaller variants by any chance? Only these ones. That's unfortunate. When Day said the Crimson Raiders have unique stuff. Guess we got everything. Imagine. Alright, the cockpits are the same, so there's no problems with that. Cargo, yeah, cargo. Nothing beats these, I guess. I guess maybe you can add your ships to these station pods. Makes sense to make them larger. Or build space stations. Not sure how that's supposed to work. I think it will bypass the weapons. That's going to take ages. That's new. All these structural pieces. Okay, it's going to require quite a lot of work. We've got 92 habs. I'm liking the Crimson Fleet just because it happened to be here that we got everything. You okay? You need help?
If I had a Berian crest, I'd run my own city, like they do. Except in my town, you could do Aurora anywhere.
The fleet protects our own, but you turn against us, and you're dead.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
Soon, everyone is going to learn to fear the fleet.
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die. Your choice.
Okay, there's where the vendors are, right?
right protective gear can make all the difference.
It's got quite a lot of stuff now.
Too many missions, not enough time.
You want to survive? My gear may not be bulletproof, but tactical gear is my specialty.
Let's take a look, pal. I mean, you don't have much weapons. Swashbuckler. Don't think we've got this one.
See ya.
I'm not impressed, PK.
That last job didn't pan out. I need something bigger.
I used to work for a megacorp. Wore a monkey suit and everything. Seems like a different time.
You don't make it in this life without a good weapon. Well, well. Neva's new hotshot. I knew you'd find your way back to my little corner of the key. Everyone always does.
What do you sell?
Take a look around, genius. And don't tell me you've never laid eyes on a gun before. But just in case I need to spell it out for you, the merch I carry is known as weapons and ammunition. Get it?
Now, could you use smaller words to tell me what you've got?
Hey, if you want to pour credits into my pocket, you won't hear any arguments from me. I carry most of the standard hardware. You know, kinetics, electromags, energy, even a few explosives. Occasionally, I stock a few smuggled items. Basically the stuff SysDev doesn't want you to play with. Just don't screw me over or I'll be inclined to give you a free demo. With your head as the target.
I may be new here, but you can trust me, man.
And you want me to just take your word for that? Perfect. A little advice, Sadiqi? The fleet's trust can't be bought. You earn it. You bleed for the fleet bleeds for you. Pure and simple. Anyone who says otherwise is either lying or getting ready to stab you in the back.
Understood.
Well, that was surprisingly easy. Most people just glaze over and learn the hard way. Maybe there's more to you than I thought.
So, can I take a look at your stock?
Whatever you need. As long as you can afford it.
What have you got? You got any inflictors, rune inflictors? Feather. Not bad, actually. Take it. Take it. For collection. Pirate Legend. That's it, huh?
Done here? Fine by me.
Is that a... Ask and you shall receive. 159517. Resounds. Significantly better. Although it's just a regular. Interesting, we can just take it. She doesn't consider it stealing. No way. What kind of vendor are you? Just gonna let me walk out? Yeah, we can steal that.
I've got what you need. For a price.
So it was either join the fleet or take my chances with Bayou. Figured this was the best way to stay alive.
You obey you, huh? I want to keep that to yourself.
Thank you. This is totally worth it.
Electromags, energy weapons. Nothing's a substitute for a shotgun blast to the face.
I mean, what do they expect?
All right, make it quick. I've got schematics to organize.
Quick save.
We may not have official security on the key, but we're always looking out for traders.
You hear about Rake? She left the fleet. Davers made it a point to hunt you down.
You've got to be kidding me. I just paid him back the credits I owed him. I should have just shanked him and been done with it.
Yeah, that was your first mistake. Paying him back.
That's some really bad acting or dialogue.
Please tell me you know exactly what materials you need.
Are you related to Malay Liskova?
You know my sister, and you're still alive? You either somehow won her approval, or... Best not to think about it too much. Bad for business.
Who's Malay? Kind of rings a bell.
Alright, let's get this over with. Whatever.
Yeah, what can I say?
You don't cross the fleet without paying the price. Credits or blood.
What happened? When did we... How? No, not like this. Wait, no, I quick saved. Hold on one sec. What's quick load? F9. face it, right?
I was hoping you'd say that. Move up! Here we go!
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't
Maybe
have
it's
any
one of these
problems.
items.
Need something? This better be worth. I don't do small talk. You know my sister. And you're... Best not to think about it too much. But for... We're done here? Great.
Anybody wants a piece of meat? Cook safe. No, don't cook safe. Not yet.
My prices may be high, but these goods ain't exactly easy to find. We can talk about whatever you want, as long as you got the creds.
I'm rich. Filthy rich. Paying blade. Hunter. I mean, it's a named weapon. Take it. We can come back to it later.
Don't be a stranger.
If you want any of those stuff.
I hope you've brought me something interesting. What'll it be, friend? Buying? Selling? The Trade Authority takes anything and everything.
Just seeing what the depot has to offer.
The fleet's got an impressive commerce system. They even managed a legitimate doctor among their ranks. Business on the Key is like no other. It's the sole reason I'm here. For the credits.
I'm sure. I guess if credits is all you want, you'll fit right in, huh?
Not everyone thinks so. I'm still Trade Authority, not a part of the fleet. There are a few, Neva included, that see me as an outsider. Regardless, as long as the fleet has goods to push, the Trade Authority will always maintain a presence on the Key.
Let's talk business sometime.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Sure we can. Ruined Star Shard. Maybe we should come back here more often. They seem to have a lot of rune stuff. Poison Storm again.
You find anything of value, bring it here first.
I think that's pretty much all the vendors, right?
Sharks are too scared to take the key, because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
We'll explore the rest of the station and our future times when we come back here, I guess.
You might think it's funny, but loyalty's big in the fleet.
I hope
Ship
Bug has
services?
something
You
strong
need it?
enough to
I've
knock
got
me
it.
out.
Oh, your ship services, my bad. Make a save. We're kind of like short on time right now. We've literally got like 8 seconds to go.
This place even smells like deceit. We should make our business quick.
Make that 8 minutes.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call a professional courtesy.
I know exactly what you mean. Exactly.
Been hearing some stuff about the Mantis being back. If I ever find that bastard, the things I do to them.
Oh, look at all these boxes. Oh my gosh, and Raja, look, there's a corpse. How horrible. Let's go. If I ever find the Mantis. Too bad the Mantis found you first, huh, pal?
Need something?
Nice. Clean sip there.
Look at how much power we've got. We can literally max out our engines, our 2 weapons, and our shields. And our grav drive. Still have 3 left over.
Starting landing procedure.
Okay, finally made it to Planet's side, but it looks like this is going to be a longer mission than 8 minutes. It would allow for tonight. This is Delgado's ship. Let's make a save here. And when we come back tomorrow, we'll pick up from exactly here. Then at least we can finish off the quest completely for that session and start the next chapter. Sounds like a plan? Sounds like a plan. There you go. All locked in. Okay, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a good rest of your day. And everybody else who's watching, appreciate you all. Please join us between 10 to midnight tomorrow and we'll see where that takes us. Kind of curious where this will... There's going to be a moral decision. Any new orders for me? Do you mind shutting up? I'm pretty sure we're going to get into like a moral dilemma between choosing the Crimson Fleet or the UC Vanguard. Kind of curious how much effort they're going to put in making us liking these characters. We'll see. Have a good evening, guys, and a good rest, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be. Look after your souls, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye for now.